A minute's long rant about anything. The internet. A place where words and terms get thrown around like rapping at Christmas. Or grenades. Sorry about that. Had to find an excuse to make the background white. If you take this out of context, I swear to God, I will find your house and take a shit in your toilet tank. As I was saying, the internet is a place where words and terminologies and phrases get thrown around 24/7 with no real rhyme or reason. One of these terms, often used by Gen Z to justify their visceral hate for anything that the future generations find any enjoyment in, Brainrot. Now, I'm sure you've all heard this term at least once, but for those of you living under a rock, you may be asking yourself, what the heck is Brainrot? Well, I'm gonna talk about that in this video. More specifically, the 3 variants of Brainrot. First off, the general consensus Brainrot, the one that mostly everyone agrees upon. The second form, the subjective Brainrot, the one that would probably get me, burned and skewered on a pike. And then, of course, there's the third form, which I will be calling the true Brainrot. Now, without further ado, let's get into this. Now, before I continue, I should say that all of this is mainly based on my personal observations of what Brainrot is. With that out of the way, the general consensus Brainrot is basically what everyone describes as Brainrot. Think of things made for kids, content farms, AI memes, and but there's one thing that gets called Brainrot more than anything else. And that is Skibbity Toilet. But I do have to ask one question. Why? And before you say anything, I'm playing the Vsauce music, so you're legally obligated to hear me out on this. Now, as I said before, Skibbity Toilet often takes the brunt of the Brainrot blow, and I think I have a theory as to why that might be the case. You see, it mostly ties back to that generational hatred thing that I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but it goes deeper than that. And yes, I do recognize that there are people who dislike Skibbity Toilet because it's just not for them, but there are some people who hate it just because it exists and consistently fail to recognize that the main series has actually become relatively good. I mean, seriously, the first episode of Skibbity Toilet released almost 2 years ago! Get a grip! You know what? While we're on the topic, I think I'm just gonna move on to our next point of discussion. Subjective Brainrot, as I failed to mention at the beginning of the video, refers to the kind of Brainrot that not a lot of people talk about. Common examples of this are short-form content, like YouTube Shorts or TikTok, while more actually subjective examples would be the average meme, politics, especially politics, and, dare I say it, in accordance with my earlier theory, be quiet! Shut up! Hypocrites. That's all you are, Especially dirty hypocrites. How could you hate Skibbity Toilet so much? And yet, get these absolute fever dream videos of past. And I mean, yeah, Gmod posts are kind of funny, but Skibbity Gravity 12 is a work of art. And if it's not that, at least it's better than whatever Disney's putting out these days. You're just mad that the first handful of episodes are stuck in short form for eternity. Well, guess what? You're not helping anything by talking about that. You're only making things hilarious. You know what? I've had enough. If you, yes you, are one of those people who throws the term brainrot around like rapping at Christmas, I'll show you. I'll show all of you the true meaning of brainrot.
It's all true.
Television came around, the parents, they had a say.
TV is better on your brain.
But that phrase had got me thinking, what did the people think? Books had become mass-produced, so I went and asked around, and boy, I was shook. Apparently, Victorian parents feared that books would disillusion their children with reality. Sentiments that echo in boomers' complaints about TV and millennials' complaints about phones. Rots your brain, you say? Like brain rot? Oh, but viewers, it goes deeper than that. Brain rot is absolutely everywhere. Nostalgia is brain rot. History, most certainly. Biology is brain rot. Our brains decay, literally.
Society
is brain rot. The media is brain rot. You and I are brain rot. Everything is brain rot. But that's okay! You know, I've come to realize something while making this video and slowly losing my sanity in the process, and that is this one simple fact. Brain rot has and always will exist, no matter what we do. To rid this world of brain rot would be to rid the world of brains to rot. In essence, the complete destruction of our ability to enjoy one thing over another. A society built on hate for thy neighbor. And so, my brain-rotted viewers, as this video comes to a close, I offer you these parting words. If you can't beat them, join them. My Skibbity Sigmas.
Brainrot still sucks!
Shut up!